to think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft. It's Trevor Lawrence.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, this team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Jaguars first down. A gain of 15. First down, Jacksonville.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. Quan Martin is there for the stop.
He was taken down.
With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game.
Brings up second.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 3rd down and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Got his man, it's complete to Thomas. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
That's another Jaguars.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
The 25-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Cam Little on for the Jaguars field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will take a 3-0 lead.
Vikings nothing.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
We both could get the sense from talking to him this week leading up to today's game, like just the amount of pressure he felt that was on his shoulders. And frankly, in the entire locker room, they need to get their first win. When you study NFL history, starting a season 0-3, not many teams have ever made the playoffs in the Super Bowl era, only 6. So if they want to get a chance to find themselves in the playoff hunt, if they just want to get their season on track, a win today is going to go a long way.
On 1st down, right back to Williams. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
At the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Nearly a good one. And hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. The Jaguars offense ready to see the football for the second time. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a first down. They go play action for Lawrence. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Jaguars 10, Vikings nothing.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready for their second possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. It's another run here for Williams. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Josh Metellus, they're on the tackle. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Now Lawrence. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Mozzie Smith. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. So far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll go again here with Williams. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he will go all the way. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, Vikings. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Makes the score Jaguars 10, Vikings 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Jags offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now here's Lawrence. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. 3rd, they need 8.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Lawrence now. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Jaguars on top. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38. As we are ready to get back underway. ETN now on 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. Lawrence. This pass is caught by Thomas. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. Over the middle. That's the tight end, Bowers. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
And the Jaguar 1st down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. We'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the
2nd down, Lawrence. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
A gain of 15 yards.
A pickup of 15 in the air. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Lawrence. That one complete to Pierce. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Jaguars, 1st down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Alex Pierce. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will get out in front 17-7. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return is Rogers. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense, running back Kyron Williams, ready to go once more. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you had the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball in the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result.
Got it.
Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video. Williams hit, and he loses the football. The Jaguars think they have it, and they do.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Here's Lawrence. That's to the right side and caught by Bauer. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, here's Etienne. And he will get into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Makes the score Jaguars 24, Vikings 7.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return is Rogers. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense, running back Kyron Williams, ready to go once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. drive begins with a run by Williams. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
He's tackled
Second
at the
and
40-yard
inches.
line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time.
On the coverage defensively.
Now it's going to be third down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
It's a gain of
A little play action here with McCarthy. Right side, and is brought in by Felton. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis.
It's second and 8.
Second down and 8. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Vikings first down.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 3.
Throwing again is McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Vikings first down.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And the Vikings are gonna have first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
16 yards.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They're going to motion the tight end over here. To the air once more is McCarthy. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board.
Holding offense.
So holding is the call. Take that touchdown off the board. Now it is first and goal. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. They'll look to set up the screen here.
McCarthy's pass.
They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal.
A gain of 7 brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. It is brought in the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Gain of 15 yards.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here.
First down.
As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
40-yard line.
On first down, Lawrence. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up
intended for number 14.
Second and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. Now timeout for Jacksonville. Their second, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Third down.
3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The thing is, the offense comes to the sideline now. The quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense, running back Kyron Williams, ready to go once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Up second and 8.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And they'll be set up now. That's the 40 with that one. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They run over center with Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. And it's taken in by Felton. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
11 more yards. And the Vikings first down.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it. Kristen Darrisaw, the first-round pick in 2021. Guilty that time. Now McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down and 20.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 20.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. To the left side. That's caught by Felton. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
A 41-yard attempt.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Jaguars offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now here's Lawrence. Low left side, taken in by Thomas. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
22 yards.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Jaguars.
On the ground, here's ETN. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 49-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Once again, it's ETN. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Dayon Henley there on the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Lawrence. This pass is caught by Thomas. And he's going to get this close to a 1st down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down. They'll run for it with ETN. And he's in! Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
There's so many elements of this play, Mike, that are just so impressive. Not only the ability to break tackles and make guys miss, but then the speed to say, okay, I can make guys miss, but I can also take it to the house. I mean, there's just not a lot of backs in the league that have that combination skill set. They're fortunate for them. They've got one here, and he makes a big play here for a touchdown.
The extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. They'll get across the 20, welcome down to 23-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy.
2nd and 3.
Gonna look deep, looking for more. And that is incomplete. They're down and 3.
Incomplete. Cooper DeJean on the coverage.
To throw is McCarthy. He's got a man. That's Felton. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Moore now. He gets it on the jet sweep. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
McCarthy's pass.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. It's 3rd and 4.
He was covered by Travis Hunter.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble. Give them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 11.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
To throw, it's McCarthy. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
3rd and long.
It's a gain of 2. 3rd down and 13.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Throwing now from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
On for the Vikings field goal. A 39-yard.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run it once more with ETN. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
The tackle made at the 24.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
To throw is Lawrence. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
And the Jaguars 1st down.
They go play action for Lawrence. That one complete to Pierce.
Lawrence's pass.
And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Lawrence gives this one to ETN. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's into the end zone yet again. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. And another score puts them in great shape here in the 4th quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, they're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. This is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return is Rodgers. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Vikings offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run the sneak. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He's got a man wide open, the tight end, complete. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Viking.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. To the left side, taken in by Jefferson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Vikings first down.
Now it's Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
And 9.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey's very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. The offense not coming off the field. And here's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings first down.
Off the bootleg. It's McCarthy. Throw on the run is complete. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
2nd and 9. At the
Putting the tight end in motion. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there, and now it's 4th down.
Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. And they are really playing well here to start September, aren't they? On their way to 3-0 as they look to finish this one off. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the give, it's Etienne. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Of 12 yards.
12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go back to Etienne on first down. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now it's 2nd and 1. This run straight ahead for Etienne. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. 3rd down. 3 to go.
It's a loss of 1. brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
It's a gain of 10.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's ETN. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
It's now
It is 2nd and 6. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Minneapolis.